My name is Ethan Woodson, and this is PTI, and I'm here with Harrison and Chase. And today we're going to be talking about whether or not college football players should be getting paid money. Harrison, what do you think about it?
So the simple fact of the matter is that these football players are getting spoiled right off the rip. I mean, you have kids out here that haven't thrown or caught a pass in the NFL yet, and they're getting paid millions. I mean, scholarships are where these kids should be getting their money, and I mean, colleges are just giving them way too much. I mean, the NFL and college system has worked with not being paid for years and years in the past. I mean, the system has worked, and now these kids are being spoiled enough with all this money just for simple advertising.
First of all, I mean, let's look at the NFL. I mean, you got a lot of players, they're advertising and they're getting money. What's the difference from a college player advertising and getting money? Why is that so bad? Why is that so different? And plus, the money that they're getting, I mean, it's in the millions. It's a lot of money. I think it's close to too much, but it's a lot of money. It's nowhere close to an NFL contract. I mean, unless you're a player coming down from a practice squad, that is really not that much money compared to an NFL contract. I mean, look at Aaron Donald just signed a $90 million contract. Christian Kirk, $76 million. I mean, they're making, sure, $2 to $3 million. But, I mean, if an NFL player can advertise and make money, why can't a college player?
Hey, I have a question for you. So, I know that you're saying that you think that they should be getting paid money. I mean, NFL players, I mean, they also get paid. But, college, I mean, they shouldn't really be getting paid because, they're in college. So why should they, like you said, keep getting paid? Because it's not the NFL yet. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a job playing in college, but they don't have a job yet. So
yeah, I understand, but you're going out. I mean, it's almost as depending on the school. Let's say we're comparing Texas to the New York Jets. That the intensity is pretty similar there. I mean, this is a school, Texas, and Texas A&M even. This is a state that is built around football and nothing but football. They're putting in the work that could be like an NFL practice. I mean, they're putting in the work some NFL players put in. I mean, you got players that are working out with NFL players from the University of Texas and all around the country. I mean, Casey Thompson has been throwing around with a bunch of receivers from the NFL, one I believe being Stephon Diggs, one of the best receivers in the league. So they're working at an NFL level as well as a college level.
Well, the fact is that if you look at the levels of football, you have high school. I mean, it's school. Obviously, you're not going to be getting paid in high school. Obviously, that's illegal. And then college, you have, I mean, these kids just haven't earned it. That's my problem, is that these kids haven't earned their revenue that they're getting. I mean, they're advertising, which is understandable, but I don't feel that they should be getting paid when they haven't done anything for the program.
Nothing for the program. Let's look at Stetson Bennett, the quarterback for Georgia. Came in after JT Downs got hurt. Hasn't started all year. Came in out of nowhere and led this Georgia team to an almost undefeated national championship. I mean, I feel like if you're asking me, that's doing something for a program. I mean, Stetson Bennett, he's been the backup almost his entire career, and he just comes out of the blue to come take up JT Daniels' spot, who's arguably been one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC in the past few years, to take that spot and then lead Georgia to a nearly perfect national championship season. I think that's doing enough to deserve. I mean, not getting paid an NFL contract, but getting paid enough, not even just for advertising.
I just feel like it's also influencing players in a way that it shouldn't be, to where kids aren't thinking about what they want for their future. They're just thinking about, where am I going to get the most money, which is obviously what everyone should be thinking about, but that used to come from scholarships and full rides to go play football for these schools. But now it's I want to make millions of dollars, just by having my picture on some website and saying that I'm going to go to this school. I feel like they shouldn't be making this much money as a college player. And I mean, some players have earned it, but some haven't, and they're still being paid the same, which I feel isn't fair, and that's not.
I'll say that's true. That's true. I think a lot of players, for example, the kid from Kansas last year who got that touchdown against Texas in overtime to win, came out of nowhere, never really played a game. No one knew who he was. Got millions of dollars off of just scoring a touchdown. But if you think about it, and it was a 2-point conversion, but Jordan Addison, one of the best players, defending Bolitnikoff Award winner, Texas is offering him more money than USC did. USC, of course, offered him a house. Texas is offering him not just a house, but more. They're offering him even more. Like, it's like they turned into like a mini rookie contract. Like they were offering him close to $10 million just to play football. I mean, that's how much USC, who was offering him a house, of course, and to play, but like the Texas offered him more. Pitt, I believe, offered him more than USC, but he still decided to go to USC, which is because Lincoln Riley. I mean, Lincoln Riley, he's one of the best coaches in college football. He picked USC not just because of the money, but because of Lincoln Riley. So he's looking out for the future and how he can get spotted out by, because Lincoln Riley got Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Hollywood Brown, Kyler Murray. All those players were noticed because of Lincoln Riley. He's made those players who they are in the NFL now. So Jordan wanted that for himself, and I don't blame him going to USC. Of course, it's going to be very good college it's going to be a very good team, hopefully, with Lincoln Riley. But I just think that they're looking out for not only the money, but they're looking out for the coaches as well. I mean, the coach is the biggest part, in my opinion, not just the money.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching PTI.